Hey, back from my trip. I'm tired. All right, I want to make this video real quick because I'm gonna return one of these filters tomorrow, and someone left a comment right now, so I wanted to show them what's up. So, this filter, Haoge? See, that's right. Hang on.
Haoge.
If you can hear that, Haoge, I think. But okay, I got these on Amazon. So here's the one I'm returning. But if you want to get one of these, this is the round one. This fits on the Leica Q343 or Q3, no problem. This is like 35 bucks, I think. And it comes with the little lens cap. There's zero issues with this because it's round, so it can just keep turning till it locks in, no problem. So if you want to use the UV filter or on your Q343, instead of paying $200 for Leica, 35 bucks. There you go. You guys can see that, right? All right, so I got it on Amazon. Here's the other one. Yeah, it's better. All right, so that's this one. Now, what I ordered when I was gone was, because I was using my Q3 lens hood on the Q343, so they make a knockoff version of this lens hood too. So here's the original Leica one, okay, and I had to take it off. So, and then here's the one when I got home. It was already in the mail. This was 35 bucks. Here's the same company, Haoge, I think, whatever they call it. This is their version for 35 bucks. Literally, it's the same lens hood without the engraving. You can look at it, it's exactly the same. It weighs this, just by me holding it, okay, I don't have like a high-end scale on here, but just look at the insides of that. Okay, to me, what it is in the daytime, this factory is making these lens hoods that get sent out for engraving for Leica, or maybe there's one more step where they do the engraving. Then they go home at like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock at night, and then the factory it comes back online about midnight or 1 in the morning, and maybe works till 6 o'clock, knocking these out. And maybe knocking these out too for a bunch of camera companies. And that's why they can sell at 35 bucks. It literally is the exact same lens hood. And it fits, let me get my Q3. Okay. So this is the knockoff one for 35 bucks, and it's metal. The inside is coated the same way. Here's a Leica one. Okay. Here's a $35 Haoge one. Same thing. All right. It's threaded the same way. They literally, I'm telling you, they're making this at the factory. So I'll put it on my Q3 so we don't have to worry about the blue tape. Did fit. There it goes. Okay, so spins on, locks in dead perfect, like the original Leica one. It's threaded the exact same way. It has to be made at the same factory after hours. Like the only thing it's missing is it being engraved with the Leica engravings, which probably is the next step. That's what they do during regular hours. But so, $35 on Amazon. There you go. Get one now. Because I know someone posted about having to spend, whatever, a couple $100 or that. So this is going to live, the knockoff one is going to live on, the $35 one is going to live on my Q343. Because I can care less if it says Leica on it or not. If it was bad quality, trust me, if this was bad quality and I thought it was cheap, I wouldn't be using it. It just seems exactly the same as the Leica one. And the Leica one is actually going back on the original Q328 because if I sell it, I want the person who's buying it to have the original Leica lens hood. I'm not going to be like Leica and, mess with people. The Q3 came with this original lens hood. They're going to get the original lens hood. And they're going to get the battery charger also. I'm not going to, I'm going to have to go out and buy a battery charger for my Q343. And someone made a comment, I just saw it real quick. I didn't see the whole comment, but just go buy one. You do realize the battery charger that comes with the Q3 Leica, you buy that one from Leica, is $200. And no one really makes a knockoff of it. Like Watson doesn't make it in that. There was one company, I think they kind of make one, but I know people had issues with that way back in the day because I was trying to get an extra one back then, and they said it worked for a little while, then didn't. And when I've tried the knockoff chargers with any of my Fuji stuff or whatever, like my X100s or X Pros, they were always cheap, the knockoff Chinese versions. So that's why I just stayed with the factory ones for myself for battery chargers. Same with batteries. I've never got the cheap knockoff batteries. I always just spend the money for the real batteries. So Here you go. If you want to get a lens like this to put on your Q43 and just do my little blue tape thing. Now, oh yeah, someone mentioned before, see this here on the filter? That's not blue tape. That just happens to be Breakthrough Photography labels their filters certain colors, so you know what you have if you go to grab it. So they just happen to label the UV with the blue. So just by chance. So on this, that's my blue tape I put. That's the filter itself, blue paint they use just to let you know you're using the UV filter, as opposed to if it was red, that would be like, I don't know, whatever else it is. So and actually, like I told you before, I tweaked it a little bit, but see how it's, just so you can see real quick what I did. So the filter work, I just put it right on the threads. It's not going over the threads or by the rubber. I have a little one piece here, and then I decided to put another piece right here, and then we'll just do it live. All right, so I get this. So this is the knockoff one. Because remember, if you don't use that, it goes crooked. Look at that. Oosh, that locked on pretty good. That locked on better than the Leica one. Okay, so that's how it would be normally. I'm just going to back it off a little bit. Line it up. And of course, you know, it'll loosen up eventually, and I'll just put 2 little more pieces of blue tape on. There we go. Back. And look, if I look, see, it's not loose like it would be without it. So add those 2 little blue pieces of painter's tape on the side, just on the filter threads. Then get a little knockoff $35 Haoge hood. Oh, don't mind the crackers. God, what a mess. I got all kinds of things sticking in this. All right, so there you go. Solves your problem. Now you can use this, and once again, it still works. Macro mode. See? I got a full-size standard UV filter from Breakthrough Photography, and I can use macro mode or non-macro mode with my Q3, just call it what, Q328 or just normal Q3. This is the knockoff lens hood. So now I have protection, got some shade from the sun, and I got a filter on my Q343. So there you go. So if you're looking to do what I did, don't buy the Leica one. Get this knockoff from Amazon. All right, thanks, bye.